We are about to head back to McCormick's Creek State Park. I know we've been there once already. We are taking Austin with us this time. He is new to hiking. It is about 8:15 and we are about to head 2 hours north. McCormick's Creek State Park is the oldest state park in Indiana. We made it! Look at him in his little banana shirt. So we made it to McCormick's Creek. Alright y'all, here we go. We are geared up. We're gonna hit Trail 3. It is only about a mile, but you're basically walking in a riverbed. Here's this little building. I believe this building was built by the CCC. Used to be a shelter, I betcha. Oh, it's a water source, maybe?
Oh, yeah.
Is it a water source? Oh, that is cute. I'm sure it's turned off right now since we are kind of in a pandemic. So yeah, here are the stairs. So I definitely wouldn't do this if you had knee trouble. I mean, they're not too bad. They're pretty well spaced. So yeah. And these stairs, as you can see, will take you all the way down here. We'll go down this first set together. And again, we are on Trail 3 at McCormick Creek State Park. That is located in Mitchell, Indiana. Has quickly become one of my favorite state parks here in Indiana. Got a lot more to visit, but we're almost halfway down the stairs here. Just want to show you how far down they really go. They're like here, drop down a couple hundred stairs. So yeah, I'm going to stop recording here at the first landing. But yeah, you still have all those to go. So you're going to... You can go either way, I suppose. I guess you could go this way too. You could either go down this way, or you could come down this way. Probably the trail is meant to go this way, since there's little steps. So we're gonna head on down. This is basically gonna drop you down into the riverbed. And then you're gonna crawl across this. Down onto the rock. Now we've had a lot of rain the last couple of days. I've not been here when there's been a lot of rain. So it'll be a little interesting to see how much of this we can get down. Look, there's little waterfalls all over. And that, my friends, is where we are headed. We are still walking down the creek bed, and you get to hear, this is not the main waterfall, although it looks like the main waterfall. So we climbed around, kind of went through the water. I guess I wouldn't suggest that if you didn't have on waterproof shoes, you'd have to do that. That's going to be rough though to get up there. Alright, we shall move on down the riverbed. So this is after you get past the fall that you think's the falls. Keep going. So yeah, you just come through these rocks and you keep on going. And honestly, if it wasn't quarantine time, this would be full of kids because you are more than welcome to splash around in this. Definitely getting a better weather day than I did last time I was here. It was 30 degrees. It's about 60 today. Perfect hiking weather in my opinion. So you're just gonna follow the rubble around. Just follow the rubble around. What did you say? Austin says this reminds me of the Lion King. I guess, yeah. Alright, so we are finally past all the rocky stuff. So you just come around, follow the creek around. There's no signs, so it's a little bit confusing. So follow the rock bed around, following the creek. Pretty sure I just go straight through these rocks, but let's see. Austin sounds like he might be dying behind me. So yeah, not the choice I'm taking. I'm going to climb up through these rocks. Let's see. See if I can take you. Austin might go up the gazelle path. I am just, you know. Siri is being very cantankerous. Whoop. What are you doing? He's gonna try to gazelle it up there, I guess. Definitely, if you're gonna do this trail, I recommend sturdy shoes, possibly hiking boots. We're not quite to the falls yet, but I can hear them. All right, we are headed over there. Once you meander your way down the creek, just keep following the creek bed. Climb over the tree. It's the worst. There is a sign here. I don't know why they have a sign going one way and not the other of which way to go on a trail, but you know, not my trail. You know, this is really pretty. We're more back in an area where there's some flowers. There's some bluebells. So pretty. I'm not really sure what this little purple flower is. She's real pretty. So if you cross, this is dry right now, thank goodness, but if you cross the dry riverbed, you'll come to a shelter that was built by the CCC. Ooh, muddy. So yeah, it's just a little shelter that they built. Whoop. Alright, so after you go past the shelter, you're going to climb a small set of stairs. Whew. And you're going to come to a junction. Keep going straight to see the waterfall. So after you climb the steep hill, that was the first off-ramp. This will take you back to the parking lot where you parked, if you parked at the lodge. That will take you to the waterfall. So if you go to the waterfall, you gotta come back here to get back to the car. Unknown reason, you would not want to hike that trail, which was awesome sauce. You can choose to loop around the park, and you can park at a parking lot for the waterfall and come down about probably about 75 stairs or so, and it'll drop you right to here. That is not the fun way. So if you want to get down in the water, you just take these stairs and that leads you right out there. And this is the end of our journey. It's actually known as McCormick Creek Canyon Falls. And this is typically on the list of waterfalls to visit in Indiana. So we're gonna hang out here at the falls for a little bit. This will end up being about a 1.5 mile trek to do trail 1, which looks to be about a 1/2 mile trail. It appears to be paved. It is back by the cabins, which is like the first turn when you come in the park. I've actually never been back this way. So, I'll see what I can record. There's quite a few people on the trail, so you just cross the road apparently. And this is the little trail. So a couple of the longer trails are actually, the parking lot to it is closed, so we may try to Jimmy wing our way around there through a couple other trails. See if we can't get over to that area. It's very quiet back here. What was that? Where are you going? Look at him, just a man in the wild. Oh my.
Monkey boy.
Well, totally forgot to film the hike we just did, but it was only half a mile. It was kind of hilly at the end though. So we've done about 2 miles for the day. We're gonna go drive around, probably have lunch, and then hit a couple more trails. See ya then. Alright guys, we have finished having lunch. We're going to do Trail 9. If you've watched my other videos, this is going to sound familiar. I did this trail in January and there was snow on it. So a little bit different atmosphere. It's about 1.2 miles, probably about 1.5 at the homestead. So probably not going to record a whole lot since I've already recorded this trail. But if there's anything cool, I will be back at ya. So I will take you down the trail a little bit on Trail 9. We have found this humongous tree. It does look a lot different than last time we were on the trail. You know, like green stuff. Here's Austin. He's amazed by all these big trees. So this is the side trail we took earlier this year. It's amazing what 4 months will do to the woods. Ooh, look over there. Look at all the flowers. Look at this weird tree. Did you see that?
Oh, that's neat.
Oh, look at that. Is the spring house.
Oh, how cute.
Yeah. So that's probably all I'm going to record. I just wanted to show you guys the difference in what a few months will make. Just as things start to grow and bloom and different flowers come out. So we will finish this trail up. We probably have about maybe a half mile to go here. And we will decide what we're going to do next. Finish Trail 9. We've decided to do Trail 8 into Trail 10 into Trail 7 all the way back to 8, which takes us back to the Nature Center. Because they've blocked off the parking at Wolf Cave, which is fine. We're trying to social distance. Get it. However, that particular parking lot goes to their 3 main trails. So okay, well this ain't it. We have to find the start
By the pool and the concession
of 8. Oh, okay, it's down this way then. We've got to find Trail 8. That was the nature trail, which might not be too bad. But we got to get stuff in here because it's coming up on like 3 o'clock their times. Well, we think this is it. There's no Trail 8 sign, but Austin feels like this is where it is on the trail. On the trail map. Parker, we found it. Yay! So, that is neat. It's like you could, if you got trapped back here, you could totally camp in that. So yeah, here's the sign. Looks like we may be doing a bit of road walking. This is just supposedly a connector trail, so. Alright, so I think we're coming to the end of Trail 8 here. And I believe we're gonna wanna go left. Because we want to get back to the Wolf Cave parking lot so we can then cross the road. Yeah, we want Trail 5. Well, I think Trail 5 is a loop though. See what it says on that other side. Yeah, but what does that say? On the other side of that. We need to go left. We want to go back to the parking lot. I'm pretty sure we want to go left. So this will take us back towards the road. I'm really guessing here, people. We're pretty confident we're going the right way. He feels more confident than I do, let's be honest. It just doesn't look familiar to me. This looks how I started the trail the last time I hiked it, so we may end up doing 5. We're definitely on 5. So we shall see. We shall see. So, again, you would not have to do all this to hike 10 or 7 if it wasn't all closed off. You could just park at the Wolf Cave parking lot, which is where we're coming out. However, you do have to do this. You take 8, which is the gravel road in between the concession stands and the pool. When you get to 8, you take a left on 5. 5 is a loop, so if you go right, you'll end up on the loop, which is a fine trail. Then you're going to take the first side trail once you get to the road area. If you keep going straight, it's fine. You're just going to have to walk out onto the road to cross over. And this is that side trail, then pops you back out on what is essentially the start of Trail 5, because it's a loop, onto the parking lot in which you could park in if you came when there was an epidemic, which is where I've always parked. This takes you to 5, 7, and 10 if you park here. And it's beautiful. But we, on the other hand, had to hike an extra mile. Cross the road diagonally here. Right over here. Yep. And you can either do 10 or you can do 7. Start at 10. And then I'm going to put my phone away because we about to go straight down into the valley here on about 5.5 billion sets of stairs. Which is why I've never done this. Or do we just go straight to Trail 10? Maybe it's just straight. No, this doesn't. I think it loops around.
This looks more fun.
Okay. So this is where we're headed. Straight down. So I'm going to put you away. Welp. Made it. We made it. Almost. There's like these 4 giant steps. Alright, y'all. I did not record a lot because Trail 10, once we went down the steps, it was just very confusing. Ended up having to cross the rushing water twice. We are currently back on Trail 5 to get on Trail 8. By the way, the stairs that I didn't want to climb up, climbed up them. So excuse the hard breathing. But it's probably going to be about 6 o'clock their time, 5 o'clock our time before we get back to the car. So I'll put us home about probably 8 o'clock. It's a good 12-hour day. We'll end up doing we've probably done about 7 miles with all the rock climbing and, you know, all the extra walking. So probably will not come back to you. So yeah, had a great day again at McCormick's Creek. Love this park. Will always love this park. I'd love to come back to this park again. I will leave you with a little bit more of the trail. If you want to see more videos like this, if you wouldn't mind to subscribe to my channel and click the little bell icon at the bottom. It will notify you every time I post a new video. Happy hiking!